Hello everyone, welcome back to Intuitive Garden Tarot. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Nicole. I will be doing a general reading for the energies of this week, February 17th through the 23rd. If you would like to book a personal session, please go to my website, intuitivegardentarot.org, and I would love to do a reading for you one-on-one and dive into whatever questions you might have. I did do a pre-shuffle for the energies just to get started. And what came out in the oracle cards was leadership and positivity. So let's see what the tarot has to tell us about the energies of this week. Okay, the Moon card, Two of Cups, Judgment, Three of Wands, Seven of Swords, Page of Wands, King of Pentacles. Okay, pretty good balance overall. We have a little representation from all the elements here. Earth, air, fire, and water. And we have two major arcana, the Moon and the Judgment card. Very interesting energy. We did just come out of that amazing full moon last week. There was a lot of intense astrology going on last week, so you might have been feeling some disruptive energies. But there was also some really good energy in the mix too, a lot of romantic love vibes and even coming up with solutions to problems just out of nowhere, just having some divine inspiration. That happened to me a little bit. Hopefully you enjoyed that as well. All right, let's dig in. So we're starting off as the Moon card this week. Beautiful energy of really feeling into our deeper subconscious emotions. And that might have come up during the full moon as well. Things are just becoming more and more clear, it seems, for a lot of people. We're in a place where we're able to see things that we weren't seeing before. Things are really coming to light, and that is wonderful. Because you don't want what you don't know driving the bus for you. You want to know what's going on. And following that, we have this awesome Two of Cups energy of coming together in balance in relationship. This can be very much a divine union card, a marriage card. It can be even just a business deal or contract coming together, two equal parties coming together in a balanced way, both feeling good about it, and again, connecting. So that is wonderful. And in the background, we have the Judgment card. And I love the artwork of this Judgment card. It's so Art Deco and, yeah, kind of over the top in a different way from the other decks, but there's a certain elegance to this one. It's definitely resonating as a call to rise up, to rise to the occasion, and to step into your higher self is what I'm seeing and feeling here. Really put on that dress, the metaphorical dress. This applies to men and women, but it's time to really get out there and don't hold back is what I'm seeing with getting that dress on and these red feathers, like kind of in an unapologetic way. Be bold is how this is coming through. Really looking at things from a higher perspective, owning it, and perhaps even calling some things out inside yourself, to yourself, or to others around you that you may be interacting with. All right, the overall energy for this week is the Three of Wands. And I love the wings on the back of her back, and how they're all able to see in every direction. Okay, and what this means to me today is being aware of what's behind you, meaning in the past. Looking into the past in a way that you can perhaps transform or reframe how you have been seeing things or believing um, the way life is, or certain beliefs from the past. And again, transforming them in a way that you can utilize that awareness, that knowledge, that wisdom in a way that's new as you look forward into the light. She's facing the sun, and she's holding on to one wand here to her left. This is a really stable place of looking out into the landscape, looking into the future, looking out into possibilities, and really having already achieved some success. So what I'm getting is that for you watching this video, you may have been doing some reflecting and really healing some things from the past in a way that lightens your load, that kind of lifts that burden of the energy maybe you've been carrying around or holding on to. There's a lightness taking flight with your new understanding and moving forward in a way that is so beautiful with all this warmth and vitality. Wow, I've never gotten so much out of that card in this deck. All right, next we have the Seven of Swords. So this is where the energy's going as we move through this week. And this is a very mental energy. This is really taking inventory of what you believe, what you know to be true, and perhaps letting go of some things that don't align with you anymore. Again, there's this ability to see things in a different way than maybe you haven't before, and they may be things you've looked at before, not new information per se, but just a new perspective around the same old information, and that's beautiful. And I like how even though the colors are more gray, there is this sun behind her, similar to this sun in front of her. So there's a sharpness I'm feeling. So there might be some thoughts that have been literally painful or difficult to embrace, process, integrate, appreciate. So give me a minute, there's more that wants to come out of this. Yeah, there may have been some painful memories, literally, that were tough to address and tough to look at, or maybe you're in the process of that right now. However, I'm really tuned into how she's really got a grip on all these swords she's holding on to, and she set these two big ones down here. So again, there might be some things that you need to let go of, that you have been holding on to, that have been maybe in a way manipulating you in your own thoughts. And there's some kind of flow that's going to come as a result of putting these two things aside. You're going to be able to have a better flow and a better grip on what it is you are focusing on, and what it is that you do believe, or whatever your strategy is right now, your mental strategy. There's something around that as well. Very interesting energy this week. Okay, next we're going into the Page of Wands. And I love how this page is floating on this magic mushroom on a journey. And for some of you, that might be literal. Maybe that is a message to look into that. I know that there is an explosion of people experiencing mushroom journey, plant medicine as healing, and it can be done in a therapeutic way, in a safe way, in a therapeutic setting, if that's something calling to you. Also, we're learning so much about the massive health benefits of all the different strains of mushrooms, so you might want to literally look into that, look into mushrooms as therapy as well as nutritional support. If there's something you want to address in your physical health, there are many, many ways that mushroom supplements can be helpful, or just eating the actual mushrooms. There are so many more available now in the stores because people are really getting wise to that, and that might be something to explore this week. Get more information on that if that's new territory for you. And this is further supported by this King of Pentacles energy, which is very much about being solid in your physical form, in your physical body, as well as being a solid manifester, financially solid and grounded, connected to earth energy. Yeah, I'm really getting the message, and this is pretty specific, so it's probably not for all of you, but that there's something your body might be wanting or needing in a mushroom supplement. To look into the different strains of mushrooms if you have a health concern, or something that you've been wanting to heal or take to another level in your own body. That could even be mental focus, not necessarily a physical condition or ailment, but all of the above. If any of this resonates with you, I definitely encourage you to look into mushroom supplements this week and learn what you can. Follow your intuition on what feels right for you. And circling back to the first two cards that I picked to get an overall feeling of this energy this week, again, we have leadership and positivity. So we started off with this moon card and the subconscious waters, deep subconscious feelings, and here we have that reflected again up here. There is moon energy and this magic wand. So really I'm feeling like it's time to take the lead. Like I said in the beginning, you don't want your subconscious thoughts, feelings, and beliefs dictating or driving the bus. You want to be in the driver's seat, not your subconscious programming, if you will. So it's time to really take the lead. And by the way, maybe ingest some broccoli. Really good for you. Here we have the sun in the positivity card, and the sun has showed up a couple times here in a couple different ways. Even this one in the background. So there's something about that as well. And it being on the positivity card, being outside and in the light actually might be very healing this week for you and for your body, and even for your mental well-being. This time of year in the Northern Hemisphere being winter, if there is a sunny day or an opportunity to enjoy some sunlight, preferably outside, but even by a window, if you can just take the time and really connect with the sun's energy, I think that's going to be helpful this week to align with a more positive energy, a more positive perspective, as well as we don't know all the ways yet that the sun can really activate healing. The way it communicates to our cells is very important. Vitamin D is really important. So I'm also hearing to just remember to supplement with that right now, because we're not getting enough at this time of year, again, in the Northern Hemisphere. All right, let's finish up with a message from the pot of gold. It's very heavy. And let's see what's at the end of the rainbow this week for us. Okay, I'm going to feel for an image on one of these many, many coins. Wow. Cancer. No coinky dink here. Cancer is very much about being in the deep waters, being in your feelings. Cancer is known for that. So this is a really good week to take charge and not let your feelings throw you around like we typically experience and you might have been in the past. By being clear on what you are feeling and what you want to let go of, it can really free you up and lighten your load to see things from a different way. The other thing about this symbol is, of course, you can see it as 69, the number 69, if that means anything to any of you. So the number 69 would reduce to 6, which is a number of synthesis and creativity, things really coming together. So that is wonderful, again, and that really does seem to be in alignment with the tarot from this reading. Also, this is, to me, very much like the yin-yang symbol of Tao and Taoism. And most of us know at this point, we're familiar with that symbol, and that the yin-yang is about the balance of masculine and feminine energy, as well as internal receptive energy and outward projecting or giving, providing energy. So that speaks to this card as well, really being in balance on both sides, within yourself as well as those around you. So beautiful energy this week, everyone, for getting in touch and more in command of your life experience from a higher perspective, a lighter perspective, a bold perspective, that of a leader, taking charge of your own destiny and remembering balance within yourself, first and foremost, within your own masculine and feminine energy. That's really important and ripe this week. All right, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and for liking and sharing my videos. It really helps me a lot. I appreciate you watching to the end, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.